Hey guys, Shuk here. I just want to explain some stuff before we get going with the clips. This game mode is so much harder than I previously thought. I thought I'd have an easy time because I played Iron before and blah blah, I know the game, let's gamble and whatnot. Did you know I played Iron Man mode, by the way? Anyway, I quickly ran into a wall, mostly because when you make a new account, you usually can't get around the game, start quest, fight for your life with black wizards or stuff. You can real world trade a little gold for some Torva armor, just some early game activities. Then you start skilling a bit. You might even start runecrafting if you're botting, because no real player does that. Because of the rule set, honestly, good luck doing that in this game mode. What's hard about the game mode is that so many items are locked behind skilling. I have zero tools, no axe, no tinderbox, no fishing net, no hunter traps, and I don't know when I'm gonna get something. It could be in the very late game. A lot of roles are locked behind making items, and it is one of the only way to get a lot of other items. Think about all of the different doses of a potion. Think about all the fletching items, armors that you can smith. Think about whatever players are crafting these days. All I can think about is molten glass, but I know there's more methods. That is a lot of roles. A lot of roles I cannot get without the proper tools to make them. One of the best way I make sure I unlock the items I need to progress this series is to unlock new areas, new monsters, new drop tables, new uniques, and so on. This leads me to questing, which is going to be a very hard thing to do on this account. And you might ask, why can't you do those quests? Well, for the exact same reason. I don't have any quest item. This account is very likely to be completely locked out of late game quests. So any quest that requires a lot of items or a super long quest chain, almost impossible to complete. There's just so many items that I need to roll to be able to finish it. Even super basic quests. Let's talk about Priest of Peril. I only need one item and it's an empty bucket, but the bucket could be unlocked 2000. I might never get it, and I would not be able to access Mauritania until very late game. But honestly, I don't care. It's about the journey. I'm sure I can find some very creative moneymakers, and I can still get rich, and I will reach 1 billion no matter what. So I'm not scared at all. Even if I can do top, I will be sad, but it's okay. It's fine. I'm okay with it. Hey guys, enough yapping. Let's get into some progression clips. Soon after the end of the first episode, I decided that I would no longer be playing with item sets. I didn't know that I was rolling item sets. I would have removed them from the start, but I didn't. I didn't know enough about the plugin. So basically, armor sets are when you collect all the items of an armor set. Let's say full Barrock. You bring it to the Grand Exchange and you turn it into a set, and that's how you get an extra roll. But that is very uninteresting gameplay, and I don't want to bother. So for every time I rolled a armor set in the first episode, I'm just gonna re-roll using the button in the plugin. It's gonna be much easier for everyone to follow, and armor sets are super not fun to play with, honestly. So 4 rolls. Proselyte, which I can buy from the shop, Rev Cave Teleport, and Water Can, which I can buy from the farmer right here, right now. It's gonna be very hard to get. Not only do I not have Mauritania, but I also don't have the Slayer level to kill that boss. It drops from Grotesque Guardian. Now, since I'm here, I can flip a couple plain cures, make a bit of money. Very good unlock we got last episode. It's gonna be hell of a money maker because I can buy them massively, and it's an item that's just always in demand. I can buy millions of them, but eventually I'll sell all of them. People buy them all the time. I was training on goblins and got myself a mace, which is super good. I was really going for the chests or some rolls. Didn't get anything valuable too much. Catalytic tiara, until I get to rune crafting, it's not gonna be useful at all. Made my way to the desert in Algarid. There's some ale giants here. They're a bit hidden, but very, very easy to get there. Decided I would flinch them just a little, which I love doing on this account. I think the early rolls are worth it. Red berry buy is very good. It's a quest item for a knight's sword. Will I have to find a way to make it? I think I need red berries and pretty much everything needed to make a pie. Thankfully I have 11 HP because that could have killed me if I was a lower level. I think it's time to do an easy quest. Decided to make my way to Varlamorian by doing Children of the Sun. It's a very easy quest, has no requirements whatsoever, and it's the first quest on the account. Now I have 1 quest point. Of course, in Varlamorian, I'm gonna make my way to bars and shops that I have unlocked. I'm gonna try to find items I have unlocked. I know I have a couple of alcohol bottles that I have unlocked, but I'm not too sure where exactly they are in Varlamorian. Of course, the reason why I unlocked the place is because I wanted to get some easy rolls. I think they're the most important. I really need extra gear. I need extra armor, better weapons. I need, honestly, any quest item, obviously. I need tools. Really going for the easy rolls. The thing is, Varlamorian was released, but since I'm playing in late game Iron Man, I came in here, but I didn't really look around looking for some items I might not have already. So I don't know the city too much, but I know there's some easy rolls around. I'm gonna keep exploring as much as possible. I also know that there's an outer city with a lot of resources, and I know for sure I don't have corn unlocked, and I didn't have an onion unlocked, although I think that's in Draenor. Dragon Hunter Wand roll is very good. Honestly, very, very possible for me to get that item, and it's probably gonna be my best in slot mage for a while. Unless I get a trident, but the trident is also locked behind Slayer. So Dragon Hunter Wand could be massive for using magic, using elemental spells early game. Very, very possible for me to do the Dragon Moss. Yui Cuddle. I also got the thieving level to start doing this seed stall. Honestly, I don't need seeds at all, but it's a very good source of rolls. I think I got 20 something rolls, which I'm all gonna show. Great roll bottoms is decent. I think I can roll that. Jug of water is massive. I can use that in a couple of quests. It's also used for cooking, but I know it's used for the Demon Slayer quest, which is decent. Guthics Balance, Ancient Brew, not too useful. I don't think I'm gonna get that soon. Third Age Robe, I like that. Easy to get, shouldn't be a problem. Elidinous Sword is not that bad because I might do TOA at some point, but I think it's gonna be really hard to get the quest to do it. But if I can do it, I'll definitely go for it. Mixed Tide Cape is pretty bad. Honestly, I'm probably gonna get a Fighter Cape before I get that. That's terrible. Ballista, no way for me to complete that. I would need to craft it from scratch. Split Bar Gauntlet is not impossible to get, but I think my late game option is probably Regen Bracelet. if I get an Onyx unlock. So Split Bark is completely dead. If I make my way to Fremenic, Relica, I can probably buy the blue cloak, so that's a good roll. I'm gonna try to kill some mages, but like my mage defense is bad because I'm mage level 1. So I decided not to do that. Made my way to the Void Outpost because they sell Javelin here, which I unlocked before. Hydra Tail, terrible roll. We're never gonna do that. I can also buy Field Ration here because it's untradeable and it heals 10, but it's very, very pricey. So I decided to only buy one just to check if it was a roll. Overall, a pretty bad idea. Since I was close, decided to make my way to Karamja, make my way to Brimhaven. There's a couple easy rolls I can get here by completing the Brimhaven agility course, but since my agility level is so low, it was pretty hard to complete. But I did manage to get 3 tickets to get my drop, and instantly I just logged out because I was about to die. I only had 2 HP. Since it's an instance, when you log out, you get teleported out right at the exit. So the plan is to trade my 3 tickets for Toad Flags, clean Toad Flags, and also get XP, agility XP from that. I can do more to unlock Snapdragon, but I think I'm gonna come back with a higher agility level because it's just very, very hard. Antidote 4 plus, I mean plus, but 4 dose is very good. Armadillo chestplate looks good, but it's terrible. Even worse in this game mode because there's no way for me to kill Arma consistently. I'm getting owned by Moss Giants, so I'm gonna flinch the entire thing. I won't show you because flinching is super slow. I did get the kill. Black square shield rolls a black kite shield, which is not bad. I can get that, I think, from Ice Giants. Made my way to Barbarian Assault to unlock minigame teleport. Will be helpful to come back here. It will be like by far the closest teleport to the Gnome Stronghold for a while. Since I have many rolls I can get in the many shops here, I decided I would make my way to the Gnome Stronghold from the front door, of course. I also decided to use a lot of money for broad arrow tips and bolt. Give myself 2 extra rolls. Almost ACB. That would have been massive. ACB would have been massive. But I got Art Leather Body, which is garbage. I'm never gonna use that. Dude, I cannot believe that was almost ACB. By the way, did you notice the guy next to Neve that just roles plays Neve? And he's an Iron Man with an Ellie? Holy shit. Guy is awesome. Anyway, I can get some more rolls here. Big shout out to that guy. Because like it's an old menu and they sell a lot of stuff. I just got Black Knives. Black Knights was just super good because I can get those easily. It's gonna be my best range unlock for a long time. Knives are very, very good for XP but for damage too because they're too thick, just like a blowpipe. And I only need 10 range to equip them. Caramboan Vessel is also good, but it's gonna take a while for me to be able to use that. I think the Caramboan G that you put in the vessels are untradeable, so that's good. But I would need the empty vessel roll and I would need the quest to fish Caramboans, which is not easy on this account, but it's possible. I really thought that I had some clothing unlocked here. Thankfully, I still have some other rolls to get, so not a bad roll. talking about garambons, cooked garambons is very good because I can outright buy that from the shop, which is massive. I also got an empty vial unlocked, which is not bad, but like you usually drop those anyway. Yeah, I decided to make my way to the stronghold of security for extra rolls. There's good monsters here, so I can get a couple good rolls. Molten glass is very good. If I can get myself a glass blowing pipe, I would be set, honestly. I would be set for crafting. I could do whatever I want. Silver bolts is pretty bad. I think it's used to kill like vampires or something. Bird snare is good. I can get a couple rolls and I have hunter unlocked. I can kill birds now. I mean, I can catch them, but they die, so. Made my way to Lumbridge by death. I just teleported back using the power of editing, no worries. But no, I had to walk the entire thing. It takes a while. Now, let's not forget about the security book. That's a black battle axe, which is bad because I already have a Mitchell one. But it's a free roll because I can buy it in Lumbridge. Fancy boots unlocked. I can fill my vial with water because I didn't have one. Although this one's not really a big unlock, a big roll because I can buy a vial of water. But still decent. I'm on my way to Brimhaven and I made the mistake of taking a Slayer task from Tyrael. Finished the easy clue I got from Minotaurs for some extra rolls. It's all garbage, honestly. I went to buy the black battle axe and unlock chins, normal chins, which is not good. I don't have the box trap and the quest to catch them. I decided to do my Slither task, which I regret taking, and the reason why is that Tyrael can assign stuff in the Lumbridge caves, which is very bad because I don't have a rope to go there, so I could have soft locked Slayer entirely. I got lucky on that one. I didn't know. I went to the wilderness to buy the blue cape, Team 30 cape, which I had unlocked, which is now my best in slot cape. Got myself bolts, which I don't mind. It's okay, I guess. Green Dragonite is decent. Now, Steel Bar is massive, and so is Mitchell Chain. Steel Bar is good because you can make cannonballs, you can make obviously steel armors, and Mitchell Chain is good because I can buy it in Varrock. So that's gonna be best armor unlocked. Now I did unlock the cooked garambons earlier, which you can buy in Brimhaven. So not only is that a roll, but it's also my best food unlock. I was killing pirates and I got the 2.5 of key, and it's very, very cool because it's the one I had unlocked, so that's 10k for the account. Very, very nice. Got a couple rolls too. Black Cape, which is very good because not only is that a roll, I already have it, but it's a roll, but I can use dyes to change the color of the cape and get extra rolls. But like I would need to unlock the dyes, but if I do, it's gonna be a couple more rolls too. Varlamorian kebab. I will have to look up how to get that because I honestly do not know. Decided I would make my way to Hill Giants. And I was very, very surprised to learn that the brass key is a tradable item. In my mind, keys like that should be untradable. I guess it's just me like playing too much Iron Man, but like I was very, very surprised. Stamina potion 2 is not bad. Eventually I could use that. Swift Blade is also very, very good. Not because I'll use it at some point, but because if I unlock LMS, which I want to unlock, but I need 750 total and 32 quest points. If I do unlock LMS, it's going to be a good money maker, and I'll be able to get a lot of rolls from that content. Ooh, beautiful roll. Adamant Longsword is very easy for me to get. I can buy it in Varrock. I'm very, very lucky to just get a brand new best in slot just like that. Now that looks like a combat potion 4, which is also very good, but unfortunately there's no way to unlock that without Herb Blower unlocked, because I would have to make the potion myself. Kibit Claws is bad, but I did buy the Adamant Longsword, so I'm good. Decided I would invest in some Garam ones, honestly, because now the better food is going to make me able to get better drops. Made my way to Corinth really quick to steal fruits. Just a couple extra rolls here for free. Devout Boots is great. I'm never gonna get it, but if I did, it would be best in slot. Unfired Teacup is bad. It's not even a quest item. Now I don't want to get attacked by the dog because I won't be able to steal. So I'll quickly safe spot it. Look, it looks easy, but it's more difficult than it looks. I'm trying my hardest here. I truly am a veteran of the game. So my gear is pretty good, but I think it's time to get some actual armor. So I'm gonna try to kill the chasing guards. I think it's really worth trying because I don't have any armor whatsoever. I have a couple pieces, but that's pretty much it. Shazin could give me basic armor for all pieces. I'm also killing them with another iron near me who has a whip. He's saying there's no favor here, and yeah, I kind of do, because I would have to kill Lizard Man before coming here, and now I can just jump straight into killing those guys. Now sadly I'm not always looking when I'm playing this. Sometimes I'm watching stuff on the side, and this is one of those times where I died with 20 Karam once and I had to walk all the way back, but it's okay. At least I get full HP for free. Got myself a couple pieces of Shazin armor, but I think I can still go for more. Got all 5 tier 1, started getting tier 2. Shazin gloves are really good because they actually give me attack bonus and melee strength. So for eventual training, it will be best. I came to the Shazin training field because apparently you get extra RNG if you do emotes. While I'm charging my RNG, why not leave a like on the video, maybe subscribe. Thank you so much. Alright, enough training. Let's get back to Lumbridge. I need to go back to the Grand Exchange, get some more Garam buns because I didn't buy enough, and make my way back to Koren. The thing is that they are pretty hard to kill, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get tier 5 without training more, obviously, but that's okay. I made it my way to Land's End instead of going directly to Shazin, because there's some Hunter tools in those crates which I can unlock. So whenever I get these unlocked, I can directly get it. I don't think I'm gonna get an Ellie, so those rolls are pretty bad, but the bird snare is now dropped and unlocked, so I can buy it on the G whenever. So yeah, I'll be able to train Hunter whenever I'm locked, because honestly, I'm mostly interested by combat right now. Got myself a goblin brain cannon. It's very, very good for 3-tick training. Much better than the Addy longsword when I'm getting stings with 0 defense. And since I have Varlamorian unlocked now, I can make my way to my favorite boss in the game, the gemstone crab. What a wonderful boss. Decided I would stay here for a while because I am currently editing episode 1. And honestly, I don't want to waste time on this account. I just want to train more. I can get a couple items from random events. That's exactly what I got. I got a uncut emerald, which gave me black chain body. Decent, because I can buy that. Now, they were texting in the clan chat. They were saying we're going to mass Scarius. So a lot of ChanceMan accounts were going to Scarius on the mass world to try and get some more rolls. Now, of course, this account isn't ready at all for some PVM. No protection prayers, pretty low stats. But I was close and nearby with 5 Garam ones, so I decided I would send it. Here you can see Atlas and some other main accounts that decided to help. So we made our way to Scarius and we tried our best. Actually, I did, because they were doing fine, but I didn't. Decided I would use the Goblin Brain Cannon because I just got back from the gemstone crab. I was very close and I didn't want to miss it because I don't know when it's the next time I'm going to be able to do Scarius. I think it was absolute cinema gameplay. Like, I don't have protection prayers, so I couldn't even flick to protect myself from the damage, so I was tanking everything. I know it's an early game boss, but usually you kill it with at least protection prayers, some equipment, but I have literally nothing. Thankfully, we still got the kill, and I got the first combat achievements on the account. No rolls, but not bad. I died on the second kill. It was very nice of Atlas and the gang to invite me. I can't wait to do PVM, it sounds really fun. While I was in Lumbridge, I decided to take a bit of interest about what quests I could do and finish early. Now, Restless Ghost is a good one, so decided to make my way to the Trainer Wizard Tower, get the skull and finish it. For the second quest completed on the account, and very, very good prayer XP. I also made my way to the Drainer Manor to finish Ernest the Chicken. To my surprise, fish food and poison are tradable items, so until I get those rolls, I would not be able to do those quests. I also tried to do Courser Cove because it doesn't say that like you need a spade and a tinderbox to do it, but I could not finish the quest, although I got it somewhat advanced. Made some progress, getting more rolls and killing barbarians. Very easy things to kill. Rare drops, but not too bad. Good training. I got really hyped up when I saw those bones, but Shay Akan bones, I'm not gonna farm that. More chain bodies. Chain bodies are good. I can buy those easily. So pretty much a free roll basically. I also bank scepter pieces for later. If I get a pestle and mortar, I can shred the scepter piece and get another roll. Kill the dwarf on the way to Falador. Got myself a magic potion, which is bad. Wanted to buy some more chain bodies. Cider is bad. Found a method to buy as many plant cures that I need. So basically, I buy them from the gardener. I put them in the leprechaun, and then I pull them out from the leprechaun, maximum of 1,000 of them, but I only had cash for about 500. I run to the Grand Exchange to get some instant cash, and then I come back and buy more. It's a bit repetitive, but it's easy money. And now, once I have a lot of them and spare cash, I can just leave them on the Grand Exchange for higher prices, and I'm just going to wait for them to sell. So I buy them for 40 each, and they instantly sell for 130. But it takes a longer while if I want to sell them for a higher price. Like, I bought a lot of them. I'm just gonna leave them here. I don't need the cash, and I don't need to come back to the Grand Exchange. I can just take the money from anywhere else in the game. So no worries. Decided to make my way back to Korean Catacombs. Get some better unlocks. Looting bag note. I thought that was a Rupash note. But no matter what, it doesn't matter too much. It's not that big of a roll, although I can buy that in LMS at some point. Bottle of wine. I already got that in Draenor. Decided to flinch the must try it because I'm about to die. Hopefully worth it. Very rewarded with a Dragon Warhammer, which I'm probably going to get at some point. It's a very big unlock for PVM. Now, as you know, I'm often training at the Gemstone Crab. I decided to make my way to normal crabs to get some extra rolls. Very good one we just got right there, which is a Mithril Longsword. It's good because I can buy it, which is a free roll basically, which we like on this account. I like that a lot. And look what I just got. A beautiful Soul Reaper axe. One of the first items I'm going to get when I become a gold man, and I can buy whatever item I want. Very, very excited for the end game of this account. Try to make as much progress as possible in this episode. In the next one, I want to make money, but I also want to train my stats. I didn't quite make my way to the Warriors Guild to get a Dragon Defender, but I did get some armor, which is going to help me in the Warriors Guild. Thank you so much for watching, and if you didn't already, make sure that you like the video and subscribe. Thank you.